Levium has become one of the most talked about supplements in recent months because it appeared at a time when people are living at the edge of their emotional capacity. Today's routine, marked by overwhelming responsibilities, constant pressure, fast-paced work environments, family demands, unrealistic expectations, and an endless stream of information, has pushed many individuals into a state of anxiety, stress, irritability, mental fatigue, loss of focus, and emotional exhaustion. Levium stands out because it was created specifically to address these issues, offering deep emotional balance without sedation, without heavy side effects, and without relying on strong medication. Levium is a natural supplement developed to help the body return to its internal equilibrium by regulating neurotransmitters responsible for well-being, focus, and emotional stability. Unlike chemical tranquilizers that simply slow the body down and leave the person feeling sleepy, Levium has a smarter and more refined approach. It reduces stress without decreasing energy, improves focus without overstimulating the mind, and stabilizes emotions without creating dependency. It acts directly on the body's stress response, reducing mental hyperactivity and easing the overload of internal stimuli that cause the racing thoughts many people experience. Instead of shutting the mind down, it restores balance, allowing thoughts, emotions, and reactions to occur in a more organized, calm, and rational way. One of the most impressive aspects of Levium is its formula, which consists of natural extracts, vitamins, and compounds chosen for their proven effects on mental and emotional health. This means it works gently, progressively, and steadily, offering real support for anyone dealing with daily mental strain. The mental clarity reported by users is also noteworthy. People who used to struggle with concentration, who felt mentally scattered or overwhelmed by excessive thoughts, often say they experience a noticeable improvement within the first weeks of use. This happens because Levium helps reduce mental noise, that constant background chatter of worries, distractions, and negative thoughts that drains focus and productivity. Another widely praised benefit is the sense of emotional balance it provides. Many individuals live in a constant state of reactivity, responding intensely to every little situation, feeling irritated easily, taking things personally, feeling guilty for minor issues, or constantly imagining negative scenarios. Levium helps soften these reactions, enabling the person to remain calm even in stressful situations. Problems do not disappear, but the way one responds to them becomes far healthier, more stable, and more rational. Levium is also extremely helpful for people who suffer from anxiety-related insomnia or a restless mind at night. While it is not a sleep-inducing supplement, the emotional stabilization and reduction in mental acceleration naturally allow the body to relax at bedtime. This leads to deeper, more restorative sleep, which directly improves daytime energy, mood, and concentration. It is important to emphasize that Levium is not designed only for people with anxiety. It is highly beneficial for anyone living a fast-paced lifestyle and feeling mentally drained. Students, professionals with demanding schedules, entrepreneurs, parents, caregivers, and individuals who feel they have lost emotional control or mental clarity all find strong support in Levium. It serves as a daily stabilizer that helps people regain control of their thoughts, improve their behavior in stressful situations, and maintain emotional steadiness even during overwhelming phases. In summary, Levium has stood out because it truly delivers what people seek today: a mental support solution capable of reducing stress, increasing clarity, boosting productivity, and promoting emotional balance in a natural, sustainable, and risk-free way. The combination of these results explains why Levium has become so popular and so recommended for anyone who wants to regain control over their mind and return to a calmer, more organized, and more balanced way of living. One of the greatest strengths of Levium is the way it combines multiple benefits into a single, coherent experience. While many products in the market focus on only one aspect of emotional well-being, Levium delivers a complete range of effects that complement one another. People who begin using it often report not just a reduction in anxiety, but improvements in motivation, emotional control, cognitive performance, energy stability, and a general feeling of internal order. This happens because Levium does not work superficially. It interacts with the biological mechanisms responsible for stress regulation and mood stability, helping the brain operate at a balanced, efficient rhythm. When the mind is calmer and more organized, the entire body responds in a healthier way, and daily life becomes noticeably easier to manage. One of the most important benefits reported by users is the reduction of excessive worry. Many people live with a constant internal tension, as if something bad is always about to happen. This leads to anticipatory anxiety, sleepless nights, and a cycle of negative thinking that drains emotional energy. Levium helps break this cycle by calming the neural pathways responsible for exaggerated fear responses. The mind stops jumping to worst-case scenarios and begins responding more realistically to everyday challenges. This shift creates a profound sense of relief, because the person feels they can finally breathe, think clearly, and move through the day without being trapped in mental loops that were once overwhelming. Another essential aspect is the improvement in emotional resilience. In a world filled with pressure and unpredictable situations, it is extremely common for individuals to become emotionally fragile, reacting impulsively to stress or feeling crushed by minor setbacks. Levium supports the ability to remain centered, even when external circumstances are chaotic. Users often describe feeling more emotionally grounded, less reactive, and more capable of maintaining control over their decisions and behavior. This emotional stability impacts all areas of life, from personal relationships to work performance. When someone can think rationally rather than emotionally in difficult moments, they gain a level of confidence and authority over themselves that is transformative. Physical symptoms of emotional imbalance also tend to decrease. Many people do not realize that anxiety and stress manifest physically through muscle tension, headaches, stomach discomfort, shortness of breath, heart racing, and overall fatigue. By helping regulate the mind, Levium indirectly helps the body relax as well. The muscles release tension, breathing becomes more natural, and the body stops operating in a constant fight-or-flight mode. This not only enhances comfort, but also contributes to better sleep quality and more energy during the day. When the body is not constantly on high alert, it finally has the chance to restore itself, which promotes long-term well-being. Additionally, Levium enhances mental performance in ways that become especially noticeable for students, professionals, and anyone who depends on concentration to perform well. When anxiety is high, the mind becomes scattered, attention jumps from one thing to another, and productivity declines. Levium helps restore cognitive order by reducing mental agitation and improving the brain's ability to focus on a single task at a time. Users often report finishing their work faster, retaining more information, solving problems with greater clarity, and feeling mentally sharp even after long periods of activity. This cognitive boost is not artificial stimulation. It comes from the mind being free of tension and able to operate naturally. Another important benefit of Levium is the stabilization of daily mood. Emotional ups and downs, irritability, and sudden shifts in motivation can make life unpredictable and exhausting. Levium helps smooth out these variations, allowing the person to maintain a more consistent emotional state throughout the day. This balanced mood contributes to better interpersonal connections, improved patience, increased productivity, and a stronger sense of self-control. When someone no longer feels like their emotions are fluctuating wildly, life becomes calmer, more predictable, and much easier to navigate. In essence, Levium offers a comprehensive set of benefits that go far beyond simple anxiety relief. It helps restore clarity, calmness, confidence, and emotional stability, allowing people to reconnect with themselves and regain control of their mental and emotional state. This combination of results is what makes Levium a powerful ally for anyone seeking a healthier, more balanced life. Levium is recommended for a wide range of people who are dealing with constant mental overload, emotional instability, or stress that affects their quality of life. Many individuals today face a level of pressure that goes far beyond what the mind was naturally designed to handle, and because of that, they end up living in a state of exhaustion without even realizing it. For these people, Levium acts as a stabilizing force, helping bring the mind back to a natural rhythm. Individuals who spend the entire day feeling overwhelmed, unable to focus, or emotionally drained often find that Levium provides the internal balance they have been searching for. It supports those who feel their thoughts run too fast, who cannot relax even when they try, and who struggle to maintain composure in stressful situations. It is especially indicated for people with anxiety-like symptoms, even if they have never received a formal diagnosis. Many individuals live with racing thoughts, overthinking, internal agitation, or constant worry, and they believe this is simply normal. Levium helps bring relief to these symptoms, offering a sense of calm that feels natural rather than forced. It is also useful for people who feel emotionally unstable, who experience sudden mood swings, or who react impulsively under stress. By stabilizing the emotional system, Levium helps restore rational thinking and emotional control, which can transform the way someone interacts with their environment, their relationships, and their responsibilities. Students and professionals also benefit significantly from Levium because modern life demands high levels of concentration, productivity, and mental endurance. With so many tasks competing for attention, the mind can become unfocused, foggy, or fatigued. Levium helps reduce mental clutter and improve clarity, making it easier to study, work efficiently, and retain information. Many users report feeling more prepared, more organized, and more in command of their responsibilities after starting the supplement. It does not work as a stimulant. Instead, it enhances cognitive performance by reducing unnecessary internal noise, allowing the brain to function at its full potential. For people who struggle with sleep due to an overactive mind, Levium can also offer significant improvements. Although it is not a sleep supplement, its ability to calm the mind makes it easier to naturally wind down at night. The individual begins to fall asleep more easily, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more restored. This improvement in sleep quality also enhances daytime functioning, as the body is finally given the rest it needs to remain balanced. Better sleep contributes to improved mood, increased patience, better motivation, and healthier emotional responses. However, despite all its benefits, Levium is not suitable for everyone. It is not indicated for individuals who are currently taking strong psychiatric medications without medical supervision. People with severe mental disorders should always consult a healthcare professional before adding any supplement to their routine. Pregnant or breastfeeding individuals should also seek medical advice before use. Additionally, Levium is not intended for those seeking an immediate or miraculous solution. While many users experience early improvements, the supplement works gradually and naturally, requiring consistency and daily use to deliver its full effects. Those who expect drastic overnight results may not appreciate the steady and progressive nature of its benefits. Another important warning concerns the increasing number of counterfeit products circulating online. Because Levium has grown in popularity, many unauthorized sellers and fraudulent websites have begun offering imitations that do not contain the original formula. These fake versions not only fail to deliver results but can also pose health risks. This is why purchasing Levium directly from the official website is essential. The official source guarantees authenticity, quality control, safety, and proper delivery. Buying from unknown sellers can lead to disappointment, wasted money, or even harmful side effects from adulterated products. Protecting your health should always come first, and choosing the official website is the only way to ensure you are receiving the legitimate formula. In summary, Levium is ideal for individuals seeking emotional balance, mental clarity, reduced anxiety, improved focus, and a healthier internal rhythm. It is for those who want a natural and consistent way to feel stable, composed, and mentally refreshed. At the same time, it must be used responsibly, and only the official source should be trusted when making a purchase. Understanding the true value of Levium goes far beyond simply listing its benefits. It is about recognizing how deeply it can transform someone's daily life when used consistently and responsibly. Many people spend years struggling with emotional instability, mental exhaustion, and tension that gradually takes control of their behavior, decisions, relationships, and overall well-being. What Levium offers is not just relief, but the possibility of regaining mental balance in a natural and sustainable way. When the mind becomes calmer, more organized, and less reactive, every aspect of life improves. Small moments that once triggered irritation or anxiety become easier to manage, and situations that previously felt overwhelming become far more manageable. This internal change opens the door to a lifestyle that feels lighter, more stable, and more aligned with personal goals. Another essential point is how Levium promotes a sense of self-control. People who live with constant emotional pressure typically feel they are always one step away from losing control. This creates insecurity, frustration, and a sense of helplessness. With Levium, the mind stops running in circles and begins functioning with clarity. The ability to think before reacting strengthens, and decision-making becomes more logical and less impulsive. This renewed self-control allows individuals to express themselves better, maintain patience, and handle daily challenges without feeling defeated. Over time, this emotional stability becomes a defining part of their identity, building confidence and emotional resilience. The impact of Levium extends into productivity and personal performance. A calm and balanced mind learns faster, focuses better, and performs tasks with more efficiency. People begin to notice they are completing work sooner, understanding information more easily, and maintaining motivation for longer periods. This increase in productivity is not forced. It happens naturally as the brain is no longer drained by constant stress signals. With mental space freed from anxiety and excessive thoughts, creativity rises, concentration deepens, and energy is used more intelligently. This combination results in a more productive and emotionally stable routine, which can open new opportunities in both personal and professional life. Another key benefit mentioned by many users is the sense of inner peace that grows gradually with continuous use. This peace is not a lack of emotion, but rather a balanced internal environment where feelings are processed properly and do not overflow. Individuals who once felt tense every day begin to feel more grounded and confident in their ability to face whatever comes their way. These emotional improvements also positively impact relationships. When someone feels more centered and less reactive, communication becomes clearer, conflicts become easier to resolve, and connections feel healthier. Emotional balance strengthens empathy, patience, and the ability to understand others, making relationships more harmonious and enjoyable. Despite all these advantages, it is crucial to remember that results depend on consistency and authenticity of the product. Levium's formula was developed with precision, and only the official version can deliver the effects described. Unfortunately, the supplement's popularity has led to an increase in counterfeit versions being sold online. These copies often contain unknown ingredients, ineffective substances, or even harmful additives. Using these fake products not only prevents results but can also put health at risk. This is why purchasing Levium exclusively from the official website is absolutely essential. Only there can customers guarantee they are receiving the genuine formula, manufactured under strict quality standards and shipped safely to their home. For anyone who identifies with the symptoms described, mental fatigue, anxiety, irritability, emotional instability, difficulty focusing, restless sleep, or daily stress, Levium offers a real opportunity for transformation. It is a natural ally for those who want to regain control of their emotional health without relying on harsh medications or experiencing heavy side effects. The decision to try Levium can mark the beginning of a healthier, calmer, and more balanced life, with the emotional strength needed to face challenges and pursue goals. And for those ready to take the next step, the safest way to start is by purchasing directly through the official link in the description. Choosing the official source ensures effectiveness, safety, and the authentic formula that has already helped so many people rebuild their mental and emotional well-being.